Rex Ryan is, of course, the coach for the New York Jets, and apparently he was caught vacationing in the Bahamas, and he was sporting a tattoo that people didn't expect.
I love this story. Okay, so that woman right there appears to be his wife on his arm. Okay, so that's perfect. Isn't that lovely? Now, she appears to be naked except for a jersey. Okay, that's risque, but God bless. They're married. They're having fun. That's sweet to get your wife on you.
Right.
The jersey's a Jets jersey. He's a Jets coach. That makes sense. Here's where it gets weird. It is Mark Sanchez's jersey. That is the quarterback for the New York Jets. And she's doing what appears to be the Tebow. That is, of course, the other quarterback for the Jets. So, why in the world do you have your naked wife wearing your quarterback's jersey as a tattoo on your arm? When the reporters came by and asked to talk to him, he immediately got the hell out of there and had no interest in answering questions about that tattoo.
So what are your speculations on this?
Oh, dirty, dirty. Okay, now we had already seen that Rex Ryan, I don't know if you remember this, but had some video where they were speculating that he was talking about going to work on his wife's feet. Okay.
What?
And, like, there was that controversy, etc.
So he's like open about it?
Yeah. Oh man.
Wow.
All right. So my guess is him and his wife are naughty, naughty people, which is great. They have a fascinating relationship. There's no problem. Now, of course, it might be an issue if they're thinking dirty thoughts about the quarterback. Now, is that going to affect whether Rex Ryan keeps Mark Sanchez or not?
Yeah, that's what I want to talk about a little bit. Because, yes, there's definitely a creeper element to this, right? I mean, I wouldn't want, like, my husband, for instance, to have, like, some other girl's name tattooed on him. I know that's a little different, but it's creepy. But anyway, Mark Sanchez has not been doing so well. Okay, he's had 18 interceptions and 14 fumbles.
Oh, no, 14 fumbles?
Yep.
Oh my God, that guy sucks.
Did I just tell you something about sports that you did not know?
I didn't. That's got to be like a record or something. 14 fumbles for a quarterback. Nice job, Anna. Nicely done. And that's almost like a nice sack dance or something. All right. By the way, one of those fumbles, which I saw, was when he fumbled the ball off his lineman's ass. He's like, oh, stick it, and he bounces it off the lineman's ass. I mean, that guy sucks. And you wonder, why in the world is Mark Sanchez still the quarterback for the New York Jets?
Because he might be getting it on with his wife.
Well, look, I don't know if they're getting it on. But like...
Does that go too far?
No, it doesn't go too far. I mean, people are speculating, right?
Right.
But I think they're just I think they're fantasizing about it. And do you want to get rid of the guy that you and your wife are having sexual fantasies about? Drums. I mean, that's some serious ass drama.
So
All
Can I answer two of these questions?
Yes, go, Jared.
Well, the reason Mark Sanchez, who sucks, is still the starting quarterback is because Tim Tebow is his backup, number one.
But then she's doing the Tebow too, so God knows if there's double action going on. You know what I'm saying? And at least in their fantasy, I know Tim Tebow wouldn't do anything. He's a virgin.
And as creepy as it is, I mean, say he gets number 88 as the jersey or number 10. Somebody on the team's number is going to be on that jersey. It's just a bad idea for them to get it. No, I'm not saying it's a coincidence, but that's the main jersey of the team, right? That's the one that they sell, right?
How about this?
But outside of Tebow.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's kind of a bad idea because somebody's jersey is going to be on your naked wife's picture, you know?
Yeah.
No, wait. We got a TYT Supreme Court this. Are they at a bare minimum, are they having sexual fantasies involving those quarterbacks? I say overwhelmingly yes.
Really?
Overwhelmingly 0%.
0%. Oh, you guys are nuts. You guys are nuts. You think it's that she's naked, but he happens to have Sanchez's jersey on. You think that's a coincidence? Dude.
How about don't get the tattoo?
How
about that?
No. Don't put a number on it. Don't put a number. You think you can't do a Jets jersey without a number? Putting a number on it says, we're thinking about this dude 24/7.
I don't know.
Look, man. Maybe I'm getting outvoted. What's your vote?
I don't know. I don't know much about this, so I'm just going to go with you. Sure.
Yes,
Yeah.
all of a sudden we're tied. So all of a sudden we're bringing Justice Ricky Strom from TYT Sports to settle this. All right, Justice Strom, what is your ruling?
My ruling is, firstly, before I get to my ruling,
would we have this conversation if Mark Sanchez was not a good-looking dude? Because, I mean, he's a good-looking dude. So I could totally see her doing that on purpose.
Yeah.
Wait, what does he look like?
It's not...
Oh, you'd love him. He's Latino, too.
Yeah,
I've never
you
seen
would
a
be
picture of Mark
infatuated
Sanchez.
with
All of
him.
a sudden, I'm interested.
Yeah, you'd be infatuated with him.
Okay.
No, but I mean, overall, yes, completely guilty. Because, like, there's no way that she got this a few years ago. Like, even 4 years ago, however long he's been in the league. He's a good-looking dude. She got the tattoo. She probably has fantasies about him. There you go.
No, and remember, it's his tattoo. That's why, look, let me just call a spade here. He's a cuckold. Okay? He's a cuckold. And maybe that's what he enjoys, etc. But, like, they're having fantasies where she's having sex with the Tebow business and the Sanchez business, and she's giving him the dirty Sanchez.
Jeez.
Yeah, look, am I the only one keeping it real? No, but with Strom, we have a 3-2 guilty thing. And by the way, if they're doing all that, I don't care at all. Don't get me wrong. I mean, and look, they got a good, healthy sex life. Whoever they fantasize about is their business.
Yeah.
All I'm just saying is, for the love of God, fire Sanchez and Tebow already. Okay? And just bring in a new quarterback and then do whatever dirty things you want to do with him.
I think Sanchez could actually be a great addition to TYT Sports. And I have a space right next to my desk that's available. I'm just saying. We might pay you dozens of dollars a month.
Dozens and dozens of dollars a month. You know we're the largest online news show.